I called to page 14 last week.
Because there's gonna be fives and befores.
No, we'd already, sorry.
Daddy interpreter here.
You can give me his name.
You talk with the other woman.
He does show up.
I don't remember.
Our bookkeeper Jessica's she had a family emergency in Texas, so that's not here. You get there?
Yep.
I got a file.
Where you guys go?
Get approved and even to sit in the same room. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What's his last name? Nope, he's not on the. Well, now,
We call him Little Jerry.
he's still got cases,
Yeah, he's not all of his cases have
See,
been.
we only bring prisoners over that are 2 years and 1 out. All that are being released now. Then we work over there. Yeah, work release. Yeah.
So, I mean, he's still got a chance, I don't know whether.
Ask him about the end of the day. No, they strip you out and you walk through a metal detector and X-ray machine.
I'm afraid if I see my brother, I'm gonna take that myself. This is the brother that shortly after his mom passed away, he said to sit out in the garage and get drunk and bust in the back door of the house.
What all they got on here?
Oh, they don't know what to do.
Pretty good.
Whereabouts you live? Whereabouts you live? Whereabouts you live? What is she saying?
He wants to know where we live.
I don't, Ozark,
That one caught my attention.
I'm on Allison Lane. I live across where Chrissy and Tom live. Before they Burner Road. Before that. Andrew, attorney at law.
We forgot Peter. We forgot to pick Peter up.
I hear you.
Huh?
We forgot to pick Peter up.
It doesn't say, HOA, it says POA.
We're supposed to be POA. POA. chairs. Nowhere near enough chairs. Grab chairs over there. So who else is here?
Yeah, I imagine he's returned.
No. Yeah, I think there's 3 more groups. Yeah. Is there?
Yeah. It's the old people that were doing it before. That's because they're assigned for life. Everybody signed it up. I'm just saying, it takes almost a death to get it. We can establish that. We can establish that it's not. It's supposed to be the people that run that company. And it should be the people that live there. It's gonna be like your, probably your kids or grandkids or something like that. It's corrupted. Chance to sit around. Does she need to see? She got your sit or something? No, she can sit, I'll stay. I'll sit all day. I guess not. Scott's gonna be his room. You say you tell him that I do, that's supposed to. Yeah, he told me he's gonna move his road. He's right away.
You guys need chairs? Were you all the last ones coming through then?
No, I think there's 2 more.
Or 2 more out there?
2
All
or
right,
3 more. 3 more.
we'll try to get started here in just a second.
You guys have an interpreter?
No.
You guys were asked to have one, you guys definitely.
Chevron was asked to have one, we do have a different
And we have records of that.
We don't have an interpreter.
Well, I mean, you guys call a meeting, you have to accommodate.
That's fine.
Excuse me, I don't see anything here about discussion.
Okay.
There's nothing in there.
There'll be opportunity to discuss.
Yeah, all it says there, 4-minute voting on it. No discussion.
Okay. We'll get to it. There'll be opportunity to have discussion. Is that everybody? Everybody's in, okay. I'll just introduce myself. My name's Andrew Rankin. I'm an attorney here in town. I am the city attorney. I'm not here in any capacity on behalf of the city. I just want to make that clear. I'm here as an attorney. I've worked with Chevron for many years, and they've asked me to help with this process. So really, what we've got this evening is an organizational meeting. That's all this is. This is not an official meeting of the Property Owners Association. This is the organizational meeting to get a property owner association created. Okay? So what we're here for tonight, we're going to kind of go through a little bit of the...
So what I understand is if every one of us got up and walked out, that organization doesn't start, doesn't happen. Correct?
No, it does.
Well, you
Let's
don't-
go back.
You'll have no elected officials, you'll have no elected officials, you'll have nobody to do that. So
Okay.
how will you have the organization then?
They'll pull something out of the butt.
The idea here, the intention here is Mr. Wolf is wanting to give you guys the power to control your own roads, control your own maintenance, control the assessments that you guys charge each other for the purpose of maintaining the roads in the 945 development. That's the intent of what this is. That's the only, I'll take questions here in a second.
Yeah, he hasn't done nothing for years.
So,
Sounds like he's trying to pass the buck, really.
The new owner just put gravel on the roads, okay? It ain't been,
Mr. Wolf is still the owner. There is no new owner.
Hmm? You still the owner? Yes, it's sold out?
No,
Okay.
Mr. Wolf is still the owner of Chevron, developer of the 945. So,
So why no maintenance on the roads then?
there are
Why are you
27
collecting,
loads.
why are you collecting money and still charging people money and not doing work to the roads?
We can get into some of this, okay? We can get into some of
I'm
this.
just curious.
There's been maintenance done on the roads.
Not mine.
Why don't you go drive out there and see how they're making it?
Make sure you drive a little car, kid.
So, here's the plan for this evening, okay? Mr. Wolf is creating the Property Owners Association, okay? And he is going to turn over the roads and the ability to issue assessments for the roads and maintenance of whatever you guys want out there to that association. So,
So does that mean you're gonna wipe everybody's bills clear?
because it ain't gonna change.
I mean, come on.
what?
If we're all taking over the roads, why ain't they wiping our roads? They should wipe all the maintenance clear.
He has liability.
He ain't doing the road?
I had to threaten to get the roads done out by my house.
That doesn't even work.
Okay.
They can't even come down like James and I's house.
How many people do you think have been paying their assessments?
I have a question.
Because he did not
We're
put
only-
the road up.
Can I ask a question, please?
If we're gonna have discussion, only one person please at a time.
Okay, can I have a question?
Gentlemen, yes.
Why isn't Mr. Wolf here?
He is here.
It's right there.
That's it.
Okay, why have you not done what you said you do? I've lived here for 15 years. We have bought the equipment to maintain the roads, paid for the material to maintain the roads. So why haven't you done that?
It's been twice in 15 years I've seen a grader on that road.
I got another question. We're not dealing with, hold on, this is.
Why?
Question, let me answer the question.
Why?
And you can ask. Okay. I've got maintenance records that show 27 loads of gravel put on that out there.
Oh my God.
Might be some embezzlement going on.
How many miles of road is
We didn't get gravel.
I don't know what side roads they are.
You can write anything on a freaking
Guys,
gate.
146,000 pounds of down the road with a semi. 46 ton of gravel in the back. We got asphalt line. But now, little bitty single axle dump truck.
I don't know. All I can tell you is, Mr. Rankin, I work for,
Camden County, put 18 loads, 20-ton loads on a half-mile road. So 27 loads is not gonna go anywhere. And we only put a 2-inch split.
Sure. And that's, so, all I can tell you is, the purpose of our meeting tonight is to form the association. If you guys want to be officers and control what happens out there, you have the opportunity to do that.
Do we need to hire an attorney? I think we all need to go in together and hire an attorney and go against him.
Why don't we just turn it over to the county board? The
I
county
think it's pretty clear nobody here wants this association to happen.
Why?
Because he will still want money off us every year. I like you, that's $100.
How can they get a good attorney in this area?
Take it
Do
over.
we gotta go somewhere
I'll
else?
go to the city, I got that.
Yeah, that's where they have to
If you say the county is willing to take over the roads,
Who says that?
these gentlemen said they've got a second meeting with the
Talk to the
commissioner.
commissioner about it. In Morgan County?
Yes.
Hey, if they're taking over, that'd be wonderful.
I think we can all agree to that.
Great, and
Let's do
everybody's
that.
road dues can be wiped off, because
So,
ain't
no more
nothing
property
that
that
goes into it, so.
Because we're paying.
We've paid all those dues, so that was something. Some people don't even pay.
So,
I stopped paying money, I'm tired of paying.
let's speak one at a time, just so everybody can hear what's being said. This gentleman here.
All right, what if we don't want it? You can have that. You say you're gonna form out and see if we want it. The, POA, what if we don't want it? We don't vote? Do we get a vote on this?
It's supposed to be a quorum.
If you don't want it, then ain't nobody gonna take care of nothing.
What's the quorum amount that you need at the residence?
But anyways.
This is not a quorum-based meeting because this is just the organizational meeting.
Well, I want to
To
know
get
how
set.
many you have to have.
The bylaws that we have, the draft of the bylaws calls for 10% of the voting owners to establish a quorum once an association is created.
I think we only have 10% here.
You said that's in what you've written out. That's not as of now.
Correct. There is no association today.
And we're not all so sure we want it.
What's that?
We're not all so sure we want an association.
Yeah.
If I want somebody watching over my shoulder, I'll move back in town.
The only thing this association is for is the roads.
That's it.
That's how it starts.
Right now.
Exactly how it started.
So,
I have a question.
And then they're gonna tell you how to cut
Hold
the
on.
trees.
You didn't answer my question. If we don't want this thing,
Then it doesn't exist.
we doesn't exist, we walk out.
No, when he said, I asked that earlier, and he said,
you
no.
can.
All right, it's the roads now, but these things have a real tendency to get way more of that than the roads. They get into your property, they get into what you do. I mean, there's,
That's up to you all as the
Yeah.
people in the association.
You have to have a majority.
Mr. Wolf is gonna have nothing to do with this association. That's
If we
you
do
guys.
an association, we can tweak the deed covenants so that that actually never happens.
What
It only
covenant?
covers
I was gonna say,
roads.
yes.
there's no
covenants on the legal record.
one
Yes, there are.
sitting up there. Get it done.
There's a recorded set of covenants.
I
and
know,
I understand, and
has had
I
covenants.
I live in an area.
My deal did not.
And if you did not buy from
Nope, I did not.
it binds the property because the owner that did buy from Chevron, it was attached.
His was a PA loan.
Doesn't matter.
The Deutsche Bank out of California is where we got ours from, and they did a title search, and there was no covenant on that.
Our title search
First thing
came up
we
with
asked
none
about,
either.
and there was no covenant.
Look at the deed for your tract
tract of land.
I did, I looked at the, I called the title company, I called Deutsche Bank, and there's nothing
It's
on
still been
it.
recorded in the county recorder's office, doesn't it?
It has, it has been, each deed,
Must have been recently, because it's not known to me.
each deed that was issued by Chevron had this declaration attached to it. Did you buy from Chevron's here?
No, I bought from the Deutsche Bank, and the Deutsche Bank said there was nothing.
I can't tell you what they said. What I can tell you is go back and look at the deeds that came from Chevron. Each deed says that they are subject to the declarations that are attached and recorded with each of those deeds. If you bought from somebody else, you bought from the bank, it may not be attached to what the bank has, but it's still.
Title search.
Absolutely.
And it did not.
It's a
Morgan,
But it doesn't.
I registered mine with Morgan County, they told me to take it because they are not registered.
I've got.
They just told me to take it back, that's not what they're saying, Morgan County told me that.
That's fine. What we're here to do is move forward, if you guys want to move forward. Sir, in the back.
How do we get rid of the covenant off our deed?
It
How do we abolish it?
takes 80% vote.
Okay.
Let's go! I got him!
No,
Yeah, that's what we need.
there's a formal process for doing that.
Yeah.
You have to collect, I believe, well, I say 80%, I believe it says in here, it may be amended by, is it 2/3?
You would have to walk through the whole entire property and say.
Oh, no, I don't get
I mean, why have
And you don't match. When you.
No, they're all different.
Yeah, we have different deeds from different buyers. Different people have different deeds.
But,
I understand, I understand it.
trying to,
I'll have to verify that, but I believe it's either 2/3 or 80%. But it takes the owner of the property to sign, it has to be notarized, their signatures, and their signatures have to conform to how they own the property. So if they own it in a trust, they've got to sign as a trustee, if they own it in a policy, we have a notary. 80% of the road. It takes a 2/3 majority vote.
I do have one quick question, and you may be able to answer quickly. So, some of us have owned our property for quite a long time, so the deed covenants that may have been filed, say, with their property, say, from like 1998, only take it up in 2010, may differ from those that vary now. Does that mean we're held to the original deed covenants or the new amended deed covenant? Because in my.
It would be whatever was recorded with your property.
Okay, so there are several variations in which you're holding your hand compared to what I have in my hand.
The last amendment to these I show was in 2011.
Right, I also have my copy as well, but I'm looking at the 1998 version.
Huh?
Okay. Whatever was recorded as binding of your property is what it is.
Okay, so back in 1998, there was promised Property Owners Association annual meeting. Why hasn't it happened for 26 years?
The obligation to create that association is once Mr. Wolf has sold the last
That
property.
wasn't sold in the deed covenant.
So it has to be
Okay,
the last
that's
property.
what the law is.
And he can also.
So he still owns property in the 945.
Yeah.
So his obligation to formally create the association hasn't occurred yet. That's why we're here. He doesn't own much property in the 945 anymore.
No, only those people are paying him on.
So that's what.
I have a alternate question. Who's Big Sky?
I have no idea. Big Sky.
Yeah, if you go through the GIS records, they own a tremendous amount of property throughout 945 and the rest of the entire area.
I think Big Sky is the company that also the big company name that owns the loop and also owns the racetrack.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big guy, it's a big country.
Big country.
You're right.
Yes, big country.
I believe that's the same, like I said, I believe that's the same company that's in it.
It is.
That's
And he bought those lots.
good. Arden Sunderland is the one. Why is it not here? He was invited.
He actually let it go later than we do.
He might not have got a letter, we didn't give him.
I was gonna say, not everybody got these letters. So,
But our neighbors, I just called her and wanted to know why she wasn't here, and they don't even have her property divided up. Their property's been divided, and they bought from somebody else, part of their property, and they didn't get a letter.
I can't answer that, I don't know any of that, so. Yes, sir.
So if we don't want this how's the steps to go to not do it?
You gotta get 2/3 vote, so that won't be hard.
If you guys want to amend the covenants, do all that kind of stuff, that's really up to you.
No, I'm talking about the property, so
Okay. That's the only way maintenance is going to occur on this road going forward, is through an association.
No.
So,
We're gonna take care of
I got a question for the whole group. I got a question for the whole group. If we want to postpone, what we can do is I have a meeting on the 5th with the commissioner, the Western District Commissioner, which is the same commissioner that lets that fucking cat sit at the top of the hill and nobody runs this son of a bitch. Anyway, that commissioner and I are supposed to have a meeting on the 5th. If I can get him to agree to do our roads, can we agree to come back and have another meeting sometime in April? Or, because I obviously don't know where everybody lives. I know that we're all in this 945. Then we have a meeting and say, hey, this is what's happened, the county has agreed to take it over. And if I can't get them to do it, then we vote on officers then? Is that a feasible idea to put forward?
Well, we already take.
Why don't one street, like whoever lives on that street, take care of the roads and call it good?
Yeah.
Each of your own streets.
Yeah, we just put our
Well,
own.
the issue arises on creek crossings and things of that nature.
What?
The creek crossings.
We have a lot of creek crossings and stuff down our road that get washed out. Cars can't get through it.
Ambulances.
My Jeep can't get through it. I
I
have
know,
a
it's
Jeep
been
right
like that for
there.
how long now?
You know.
Like that for
I
years.
can't hear you, man. I'm deaf. I'm in the military.
We keep working along with our own backhoes and shit, because we can't get no road maintenance out of our.
I
Exactly.
spent
We've been
$6
making
grand
our
last year,
own
right, as I came
road.
home from deployment. Hold on, let's go back to just one person at a time, ma'am.
We put out $1,257 in gravel on Ellison Lane. Ken, Gordon and I, and our other neighbor Ron,
Okay.
Gray, and also Mark and Glenda Hawthorne. We all put $1,257 on that road last year.
More than that.
Well, that's what I have receipts at home.
Is that the one that, what's his name, who's Ken?
Nope.
Ken,
Yeah.
okay, you. Okay, so you were maintaining, you told us you
Yeah.
were maintaining those, and we haven't billed anybody for maintenance out there because you were maintaining.
I got a bill for $1,900.
Well, that's past due. That's past due. She's talking about recent.
What
What lot?
Yeah.
8, 9, 8 at the end.
You got a bill for what, back maintenance or what?
Yep.
Well, no, we'll fix that because the people out there that Ken was, had told us he would.
Huh?
Ken's
You had
Ken's
told us he
been,
would maintain.
I got a contract with you.
Yeah.
Ken's been
Signed by
maintaining the
Bill.
road, and we went in together so he didn't have to pay all that out of his pocket. But what happened is, an ambulance couldn't get down there because it got stuck.
Yeah.
And when by the
And
time
somebody
they
died.
yeah, by the time they got him up, the person had already died.
So
Yeah.
you got a bill from Chevron for $1,900?
Yes, for back maintenance
I'll
on
look
the
into
road.
that. What's your name?
Kenny, Gordon Kenny.
That's not the first person that's died because they couldn't get down the road.
Yeah, everybody on that road's got bills though.
Sir, you get a question?
Yeah, okay, so even if we do this, what we're talking about, we've been paying, well, we stopped paying because we didn't have a
Just the
contract.
past 2 years.
So we only have 2 years. I'll be glad to pay that 2 years.
No one was billed for 23. No one out there was billed for 23.
We have a bill for $200, I will pay it. But my question is when we bought our house, we didn't know about the covenants and all of the crap. But he was still not out there doing no work. We had called a couple attorneys,
I contacted the general attorney for the state,
okay, so Bill.
and now I have property damage from where he did grade the road.
Bill wants to get rid of this, get it off his back so he don't have to pay no money. But all the other money that we've been paying in for years, and he hasn't been doing no work, I think he needs to he should be held responsible and have to come in and fix everything to a T. He's got enough money. No, he sold all his equipment so he didn't have to do no work. So he you know, I'm sorry, but get off your butt. You wanted all that money coming in. I'll be more than happy to pay on the bill. But I want the road fixed and I want the road fixed properly. And
I'm
I'm
cutting
always.
my yard for water to run down.
I understand.
I didn't buy my property from him, I have property damage because of whoever done my road. in like 8 different areas. I've got pictures.
And we have to talk to the
She
attorney.
can sit up there and laugh all she wants. It's really actually pissing me off.
Shit, the neighbor right across the road.
Honey, this is white trash.
I'm not going out there doing work, so I don't know, I can't tell you.
Well, why don't you drive out there and look and see what you deal with, sir?
Nobody goes out there and does work.
All right. It sounds to me like you guys don't have an interest in forming a property
No.
owners association, so we can end the meeting and everybody can go on their way.
Is this the end of it?
We just want Bill to be a man.
Let me know after meeting though, Zach. I gotta see what the county wants to know how to read.
Is that?
If I can't get hold of that.
Is that?
I just
You got a bunch of angry fucking property owners here that you ain't done shit for. They probably put about 5 or 6 down. Because you haven't, I don't think you've been out there.
What's going on?
So, sign the paper up there. Means that you do not want to go
I want to know if it's a good thing or bad thing, because I don't want to sign up something that I don't know for sure. Maybe this association would have been a good thing. What if the commissioner or the county doesn't want to take this road? What are we going to do? What's guys?
Bud is taking signatures up there to get rid of the covenants.
Okay, you need to explain to me what's going on. I'm really pissed. Well, they did not.
I know. Which Todd and I brought up, honey. We brought it up.
Her big concern right now is what happens if you don't form a POA.
We're still responsible for our own roads. Which is what we've all been doing in the first place. So, but to get rid of Bill's covenants on our land and our property, we have to have 2/3 vote to get rid of all the covenants. Bud is taking signatures to do that.
That includes everything, like the stuff about not removing trees.
Yes. I I'm still buying.
You still don't have to be under his covenants.
Oh, I don't?
No, we can get rid of them.
If we can get rid of them.
If we can get rid of them, no. You pay your payment to Chevron every month. He just has no say-so over what goes on our land. So yes, I would go sign it.
Own your land yet.
You're fine. You have a contract on it, yes you do. Don, if you think about it, I don't own mine either. I'm paying a bank on mine, okay?
But that's different.
No, it's not.
I'm under Chevron.
It is not different. It is not different. Chevron is not Bill Wolf, and Bill Wolf and his family are the ones that put the covenants in place. If you read the covenants, it is in his and his wife's name, not Chevron Sierra.
I have it. To Chevron Sierra.
The covenants Jay has is under him and his wife. Yeah, but still, we can abolish the covenants, and you're fine on making your payment to them.
What about the road?
That's it. Everything else.
That you personally owe right now, probably yes.
That's the only thing.
But going forward, you would not, because he's not gonna do anything regardless, whether we make this association or not, he's cleaning his hands at the road.
It clearly says.
I had,
He's not gonna maintain it.
she sent me a
So,
notice.
ain't anything really any different than how it's been anyways. So. I live on Barnes Road, off Ozark Heights. So where okay, I know the mean tree because I have property up there.
As long as you bring it, okay.
Maintain it anymore. So,
They wanted, you know.
If that's the only thing that's here's the thing, going forward.
But yeah, the property rights
That's
pretty much been that way anyway.
regardless.
on this side, there
This is basically to keep any more things. Any races, all of this.
I don't have to deal with that.
Well, that's like mine.
This is to get rid of the covenant.
I love the rock. Yeah, I love that rock.
I won't know till I start downloading.
Oh, I went live on Facebook. Did you hear my question?
Okay. All right.
Get rid of this.
Exactly. I need a copy of that. When you're done with it, I want it back.
Yeah. Well, all I really need is the SD card. And I can just take that to my...
Get rid of this.
Doesn't matter, it's on your name.
We actually talk about the attorney's
I just cut that phone off because it kept dinging in my ear.
Because I don't have to do a damn thing to sit on my ass and tell a family what to
Oh,
You need a ripper if you're in a hard, you know, hard.
Yeah, if you're in a hard stone and stuff, but that'll get in between.
I'm worried about how much they're big with the rock around here.
I already served one. I looked at north of Boonville to dig the guy's water line to fix it. And on the way back into town, the guy said, I have to have water irrigation on Boonville.
I just bought mine, it cost me
Do you get the local here? I know that guy, I don't remember his name, but he's down by the gas station.
yeah, he's probably
1,800 is what he was asking.
I didn't realize that. If you go up to the settings, you can get them up there.
I don't know. I mean, I can sign it, but
I got mine for 52,
I just got it. I was sending out messages as soon as I asked that question.
Looking at it.
He started bringing up the
I see how they actually do. I don't want to get it to be like, oh,
It won't be a waste of money.
I got 80% of the people.
oh yeah, that's the dingo, which is a mini skid steer that you stand on it. So I understand the little.
It is. We've never seen it. We've never seen it.
We tested 16 to see what his strength was. Because I've got to run power on my property.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I just brought this down today.
Is this the paper we're supposed to sign to get rid of the covenant? Is that what this is?
Yes. That's right.
That's a regular full spool? Almost full spool, 3/4. Okay. Yep.
The more information we got,
Was it 1,000 pounds?
That was about 17.
Did you see what it
I was looking at building this stuff. I am maintenance manager for South Fork, which is a 520 meter. I've got 8.9 miles of roads that I've maintained. So, yeah,
I love my dingo. I can take off anytime I see it. It's not a loader, but it's close.
right. Well, that's kind of, I was looking at this going, okay, this is going to greatly So, what you're looking for is what you can do in one day. So, you with the shovel, about whatever you can do.
So it's about like a dingo.
Yeah, it moves in 2.8 miles an hour. You don't walk faster than that. That's what I'm telling you. But a standard,
I've had one here.
Listen, save up to get one.
Right now, he's not very happy.
if you can do it.
The problem
Now that they're touching Rich Numbers auction, it's an auction right now. But
but if you close the issue right now is the superintendent for
all that fuel,
right now, that
all
auction
that
is back
land
towards
is
that.
already
The auction.
we
so
Bigger property. So they got
She even said that to me. Listen to what you're saying. Pay $1,900 in gravel just to be able to get up and down the road. She's like, oh, well, I don't have any records of it.
Couldn't
And
get
then
it.
she didn't even know who Ken was. The guy was been maintaining the road for the last 5
I
years.
know, I find that.
He's a disabled senior citizen, Vietnam veteran. If you're gonna have somebody take care of your shit, hey, I wanna mow your lawn, but he's gonna mow it without notice.
What is this?
To get rid of the covenant.
I can't sign it, and here's why. She's a notary.
I know, you cannot sign it.
She's a notary though.
But I can give
You
you
can
my,
sign it, I just can't notarize your signature, I can notarize everybody else's.
I can give you my phone number.
Well, I got a JAG attorney, I got to re-enlist anyway, so I'll just, hey, notarize this for me.
That's fine, no problem. I think I've got enough.
Let's take it outside, let the city hall have it.
Like I was telling them, when I go to the meeting,
Breaking up.
I can take my